So if you're thinking about purchasing a house, where should you start? Okay, I would do a little bit of searching online just to kind of get an idea of what the prices are like in the town that you might want to live in. I wouldn't spend more than an hour or two. And then right after that, I would put the effort into getting a mortgage approval. And I would get at least two of them, okay? Because after they run your credit once, typically you have like 30 days or something like that. Now that's something to ask, the mortgage lender, because I'm not a mortgage lender. I'm not a licensed, mortgage broker or anything like that. So, you want to talk to them about it. But typically, you have like 30 days where you could do additional loan inquiries, and, you're not going to get an additional credit hit. So with that said, I would get at least two, maybe three, because many times they're not accurate. It's like everything else in this business. There are some people that are great at what they do and some people that are horrible at what they do. So by getting two or three of them, you'll at least be getting two or three different opinions. Because, for example, like with me, every time I've gone to purchase a house, there's like always like one lender that comes out and says, no, we can't lend anything to you. And I'm like, what? I got six others that say yes. Why no? So, just in case if you happen to get that lender on the first attempt, that you're not like totally discouraged. And I know some people, do that. They go to one lender and then they're like, oh no, I can't do it anymore. Turned away and they break down, and then now they're stuck in rent for the rest of their lives. So, that's what I would do, because then after you have a mortgage approval, then you want to start shopping around for, a good realtor based on, what you're going to buy. And again, with that, you always want to have somebody that could help you to identify house defects, because that's the most important part. Not that the realtor had 400 sales last year. That doesn't do anything for you. And as a matter of fact, it might make things worse, because somebody that's been selling tons and tons of homes, they're going to have very little time to put into you. And I could say with total confidence that one buyer could keep me busy all day, or for a few days even. So that's just something to keep in mind, as well. So, start with the mortgage approval and then go from there. Because if you fail the mortgage approval, there's no point in going any further.